Today I'm going to show you how I built a special drain cleaning bladder and show you how to use it. Nathan Cox here. Alright guys, thanks for joining me today. Now we're talking about sewer drain problems, okay? When you got your whole house backed up, right? Nothing's working, things are overflowing, really gross, okay? There is a special tool to help clean that out. It's called a drain bladder. Sometimes they call it a drain cleaning bladder. It's this black bladder here that traditionally you hook up to a water hose. And when you hook up to a water hose, you stick it down the clean out outside your house. And when you turn the water on, the bladder expands first, stretches against the sides of the pipe, and then the hole here at the very end then squirts water out, creates pressure, and pushes the clog through, okay? Now, let me get straight off the bat. This does not work if you have a clog with tree roots. So if you have a drain that is known to have tree root issues, and you're sure that clog is caught on the tree roots, you're gonna need to get a traditional snake and run the snake down there so it can cut out the tree roots, okay, and clear that out. This is not gonna do that. But in my situation here, my drain does not have, I believe it does not have a proper downward angle. I think it gets really level in a couple spots, especially around a corner. And it will get clogged up. If too much toilet paper or something like that goes down at one time and there's not an additional flush, it'll stick there and then it'll back up all the way to the house, okay? That's where this comes in handy. But you're wondering, what is with this going on? What's with the air hose? Okay, well, water pressure for most homes are only average about 35 psi. I think my house is a little bit lower than that, okay? It's not enough water pressure to really push a clog out, especially when it's 75 foot down the pipe, okay? So I decided to give it a little more pressure because one time I went to go rent a snake. I was like, oh, you know, and it was too late. I couldn't get it. So I went and built this and it works. It saved my butt a couple times. So I'm gonna show you guys how to use it here. I guess I'll show you how to build it first, okay? It's real simple. And we'll have Amazon links in the description down below for all these parts that you're gonna need to be able to build this to your own. Obviously first you need the bladder. Now this is a 4-inch to 6-inch bladder, and that's the size it's going to expand. So kind of know the size of pipe that you got going on out here. Okay, I've got a 4-inch pipe, or maybe a 5. Oh, anyways, doesn't really matter. Okay, so that it naturally comes with this garden hose end right there. Of course, we got some mowers to show up. Decided to do it right where I'm doing the video. Then in between that and the rest of it, that is just a coupler. Okay, so it's just a garden hose to garden hose, male coupler. Okay, then I got this in the plumbing department, you know, also all this in the brass fittings area of my local hardware store. This is a garden hose to a 3/8 barbed fitting. Okay, and that's just a hose clamp. Then I got a 3/8 air hose, just a short, like, I don't know, this was not very, I guess it might have been like a 10-foot air hose, and cut the end off, one of the ends off, stuck it on there with the hose clamp. Then the other end, I put a traditional end for an air compressor. Okay, so that's how you build it. That's pretty simple. Let's go over here and show you how to use it. Okay, now one thing that's important real quick is when you hook this up to your air compressor, make sure to hook it up to a side that adjusts the pressure, okay? You want it on the regulated side and pull it down to about 50 psi, okay? You don't want to do one of two things. You don't want to blow the bladder up, don't want to do that, and you don't want to put so much pressure in the pipes that you end up separating the pipes on the ground. Okay, and so far I found that 50 psi has been doing just fine, all right? So if you're curious what happens to this thing when it gets plugged in outside the pipe, I'll show you real quick. Okay, see? It gets big and then it pushes out of that hose, or little hole. It shoots out of the hole, okay? So to make this thing work and fix your drain, first of all, you're gonna have water sitting up at the top of this here, okay? That's gonna be nasty, so you're gonna know that. So you gotta stick this down your clean out. And the clean out's going to go, you know, away from your house and obviously back under. So when you stick this in there, it's going to be harder when there's water in here. But you got to make sure. Let me see if I can even get a better view. I'm trying to get really. Okay, you got to make sure it goes down that pipe and out away from the house. Okay. See, I'll pull it back up and show you guys. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna drop it down there and then wiggle it and push it forward, okay? And it should basically wanna do that, okay? The clean out is designed so the water should be going, oops, I keep bumping the tripod, it should be going that way. And once it's in place, okay, now there's obviously gonna be water there, so you're not gonna see it, but you should be able to tell by how much hose you stuck down there. Then you're gonna take it, connect it to your air compressor. And I normally just do like little punches like that for just a couple seconds, like 4 seconds. I'll connect it. 1, 2, 3, maybe even just 3 seconds, and let it back out, okay? And actually, at this point, once the pressure is back off of it, there's a good chance that you've already fixed it right there, because that's all it took last time for me to fix it, was just 2 hits like that, of about 3 to 4 seconds apiece, and I cleared my clog, and the water started rushing down there, okay? And then you just got to retrieve your bladder. This has been a great little tool for me to use around the house, because going and renting those big snakes, you know, they'll cost you 70, 80 bucks a pop, okay? And it's very heavy, very dirty, and a lot of times this thing's clogged, and it's late at night, and there's no way you're gonna go rent one, you know, at 8 o'clock at night, 8, 9 o'clock at night. That just doesn't normally happen. So this thing here, it was very inexpensive, and it works really good, and it's very handy for me to have. So I'm hoping that this helps others like me out there in YouTube land. I hope this helps you guys clear those clogs safely and cheaper and quicker than you ever could before. Okay, so hopefully maybe you don't have to call the plumbing service out to fix it. Like I said again, okay, this will not work with tree roots. I want to make sure that was clear. Amazon links in the description down below for all the parts to make this. And do make sure regulate that pressure around 50 psi. Let's keep it below that. Okay, no more than 50. Don't want to break any pipes. Okay, please be careful. This is working with your main sewer drain. Okay, this is not a project for everybody. Please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. It helps out. Hit that bell. Okay, that'll give you notifications when I put out new videos. Check out my website. Hundreds of more videos just like this. Please share this video because there's lots of people out there that need to see this. Some additional videos right here for you guys to check out. Hopefully those help you out as well. Guys, thanks again. You have a great one.